Hey folks, here we are today in northern Indiana doing some dredging here in this little creek. Got a little deer cart here where we hold the dredger on and all our other equipment we're going to be using today. A couple buckets, gold pans. Here's a little river. Oh, almost fell. Here's the river we got. Just a little creek runoff ditch. Comes up from down there. And there's my dad, he's getting the dredger all set up. Gotta watch my step, there's a lot of big rocks in this creek. There's the little Honda motor that we use for the dredger. Small little 4-stroke motor, and here's what we got set up. Plan on dredging right here. As you can see, got a little bit of a natural little dam here built up. Hoping that we get some good gold from this. Now, Dad, how does this all work here? What do we got?
Well, you got a Proline 2-inch combo Dredge Highbanker combination. We're going to use it as a dredge today.
Okay. So what are you hooking up right now?
This is going to be our water supply.
Water supply, all right.
And it's going to do two things. It's going to wash the material out.
Okay.
And down the sluice spots.
Yeah.
Hopefully catching any gold and washing away all the other materials, sand and gravel.
So
then the other thing it's used for is it creates a suction, and it'll actually suck the gravel and gold and rocks to put it up in that sluice spot.
okay, so you're gonna have this hose here, and this is like a high pressure hose.
Yeah, this is the blue one's the pressure hose.
Okay, and this goes
to the venturi over here.
Venturi, okay.
And it's going to deposit the water then in the sluice spot.
I see, yes.
In the process, the venturi creates a vacuum on the white hose.
Okay.
Which will then we'll be able to suck the material up. Proline rates us at 2 yards an hour.
2 yards an hour?
That is probably under ideal conditions.
Alright, so we got this blue hose in leading up. So there it connects down there, and that's going to create your vacuum. Water comes up this direction here. Gets deposited in here. This is the white hose. So the white hose is where the actual vacuum's at. And so you got this big suction here.
It probably sucks as hard, if not harder, than a shop vac does.
Hard to believe. Okay, so now you're hooking up this one here. This hose here.
This white hose here is the water intake for the pump.
Okay, that's the one I was looking for too.
Now, the important thing is you got to prime the pump. That's got a foot valve and it's a check valve. In order to prime the pump, you just move it back and forth.
We're going to prime it right now.
And you'll see the blue hose will start filling with water.
Oh yeah, we're starting to get some water in there.
Yeah, you got water through here, and so we know that the pump is now primed. So we can go ahead and start the pumping.
Alright, let's start her up and see what happens. Hopefully we don't get a bunch of water shooting out of this thing. I'll try to give you guys a better view here of what we got going on. We got the pump running. It's pulling in water. It's pulling in all that water from that white hose there. Goes to the motor. Get your high pressure hose going up to here. As you can see from here, you got a ton of water coming in. Shooting in, I guess they call it the sluice box or something or other. Got all that water there. A lot of dirt, a lot of gravel. You got this little flap here. You see all that bigger stuff runs right off of it. And the smaller stuff sinks right into the sluice box. Yeah. Now sometimes you get some bigger rocks. All that little smaller stuff starts to build up. You got a clog right in the hose there. That happens periodically. Here, now we get a little bit better view of what we got going on here. You see this blue stuff, it's just a little blue plastic mesh where all the rocks just sink right into there. You got this little lip here. It's creating what they call an eddy underneath it. It actually creates a low pressure spot for the heavier particles to drop out. I see. Okay. Dad's right now cleaning out the little clog. I think sure does come in handy. Alright. So that gets you a good idea of what we got going on. Boot her back up, and there she goes again. Still having trouble getting that clog out. It's still clogged up. Alright, we're going to work on getting this clog out, guys, and we're going to be back on here. There she goes. You heard all that rock come out. Get rid of that clog. I've got the waterproof case today. We're going to try to give you an underwater view of what's happening with the gull dredge. So that's all to come. Look for other videos on my channel for more of the dredging in northern Indiana.